One of our very favorite dives in Lake Mead is the clearing tank. This structure stands about 10 to 12 feet high and about 110 feet in diameter. It is a 6 million gallon tank made of concrete and bricks. Depending on the elevation and depth of the tank can range anywhere up to about 100 feet in depth. The bottom is broken away in a few places, and you can swim underneath the walls and into the lake. Here my son Adam is around 90 feet. It is a fun dive. Can be a cold dive in the winter months. If you take a right turn after you come through the hole, you will come across the sluice. The sluice is a large structure that stands about 8 feet high and about 40 feet long. Inside the sluice, you can see they have bricked up the back wall. Here we see some freshwater sponges on the sides of the sluice, which is a kind of a neat thing to see. We have a couple of divers with us on this day, and they said that they had never seen a freshwater sponge before. As we get ready to leave the sluice, I spot another sponge. These are rare, and very few people even know they exist. When you leave the sluice, we will be going over to the pillar in the center of the tank. Here, Adam is looking at some gate valves that they use to extract water from the tank. The pillar we're going to stands about 12 feet high and was used to clear the river water so it could be used in the making of the concrete for Hoover Dam. The pillar itself was the connecting point for a large arm that stirred the water slowly, dropping the sediment to the bottom of the tank so they could capture the clear water from the top. If you look down the inside of the pillar, you can see where the connecting pin for the arm went down inside the pillar to keep it stable. Just a short swim from the clearing tank is a large rectangular structure that I have been told was the pump station. The structure was used to store the clear water from the clearing tank. There was a railroad track that came close to this pump station. This allowed railroad cars to pick up the clear water and transport it back to Black Canyon, where the concrete mixing plant was located for Hoover Dam. Adam, in the center of this tank, gives you a good perspective of how large this pump station is. As I said earlier, this is a great dive depending on lake levels. It can be an advanced dive and even a cold water dive in the winter months. Diving in Lake Mead is a great history lesson. There are things on the bottom of the lake from building Hoover Dam that still remain there, like the clearing tank. If you have enjoyed this video, please come out to Lake Mead. We'll be happy to show you around.